Well, hello. I am happy to be back, and today is actually gonna be my first video where I share some costume ideas. If you watched my teaser for October, I don't know whether to call it a trailer or a teaser. I think I'm gonna go with teaser though for now, but it was me recreating the Scream intro. And I did say in that video that I had 150 costume ideas, and that is true. I have a bunch of them, so I'm gonna share them all with you. Hopefully, you'll be able to find a costume sometime this month from some of the ideas that I have. I love dressing as movie characters who are dressing up for Halloween. So like, if you wanted to dress as Regina, Karen, and Gretchen from Mean Girls, I think the best way to do that is to dress as the rabbit, mouse, and cat that they're dressed up as for Halloween. Obviously, people dress like Mean Girls all the time, but they don't really do this specific one. And it's kind of simple. Like, you just have to be one of the three like more common animals that people dress up for Halloween, and you're good to go. But then when people accuse you of being basic, you can tell them, no, you don't get it. And then something that I've seen get like a little bit more popular the last couple of years is Marry, Kiss, Kill. And again, like I've already talked about this, I don't really like puns or phrases as a Halloween costume, but this is the exception. I think a trio, Marry, Kiss, Kill, I think it's pretty cute because they're distinct enough. And I feel like honestly, it's just a different take on the devil, angel, and witch because they're the same colors. This is just like, it's a little bit more creative, a little bit different, so you're not dressed exactly as like basically as you could be. I don't think I would dress as Marry, Kiss, or Kill, but I do think it's cute. Another costume, especially if your friend group has like different colors of hair, are the Totally Spies. Like, they are so Y2K, their style is so cute, and these are one of the costumes where you might be able to find these things in your closet, so it can be a good last minute idea and also like a pretty affordable option. And I know a lot of people don't want to go all out for Halloween. Like, I can't relate, but I understand. And this is one of those things where it's like, it's a regular outfit, but you're still dressed as something. I don't know if you can hear her purring, but she's taking a nap right there. I've just noticed that like she was here last video too. Ugh, she's so adorable. I'm so lucky to have one clingy cat and then one cat who's not really clingy because I get the best of both worlds. I would say the Winx Club is like, they almost have Sabrina Carpenter style. So if you like Sabrina Carpenter style, but you're thinking maybe I don't want to dress as a celebrity, the Winx Club could be a good option for you. I think main takeaway, it's kind of got to be a little bit sparkly and monochrome, and I think you're good. And then also some like heeled booties or like heeled platforms. And if you have like a big friend group, you can just all commit to one color, and then even if like there aren't actually that color in the Winx Club, that's fine. Just commit to the color and you'll all be cohesive. I feel like people are always dressing as the Britney Spears eras because, well, it's kind of like Taylor Swift eras. I feel like when people say Britney Spears eras though, they just mean different music video looks. Like, I don't know if Britney Spears had eras per se, kind of like Taylor Swift does with her albums, but Britney Spears has worn so many iconic looks, like the red latex look, the Baby Hit Me One More Time, like schoolgirl look, the all denim look she wore with Justin Timberlake, or that pink one she wore when she was like promoting voting, I think. There's also that iconic VMAs look with the snake. I think that was the VMAs. And then where she's like a flight attendant. She has so many cool outfits. So your whole friend group can wear a different one, kind of just depending on your style. And a lot of hers aren't that complex, where it would be like really unrealistic to find them at a thrift store or in your closet. Like, you may be able to work this out. Then we have the Cheetah Girls, and a lot of people dress as the Cheetah Girls, but maybe you could find like a more creative outfit that they've worn and something a little bit different than just like the sweatsuit or like the Juicy Couture suits that they have. At its basic level though, you could just wear the color that the Cheetah Girl wears the most, do a monochromatic look and say that that's who you are. There's a lot of costumes like that. I wouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them, like Mean Girls, for example, you could just wear pink. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. You're Regina George, you know, or you could wear pink and just be a Barbie. It doesn't even have to be anything really Barbie-like. Cheetah Girls, I think, is the same thing. Like, just wear the color, or the Winx Club, wear the color, and you're good to go. Your entire friend group could also be Subway Surfers characters. Like, they have very distinct styles, and I honestly feel like if you got pieces similar, people would know who you are. Because, like, that game was very, very popular. Maybe it still is, but when I was in elementary school, everyone played that game. And then if you are looking for more Y2K, Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton from The Simple Life have some pretty iconic outfits. Also, if you're a fan of white chicks like I am, Nicole Richie, one of her shirts that she wears in this show, they kind of do a spin on it and they wear it in the movie, which I didn't know on initial watch through, but I did learn researching for this video. Speaking of white chicks, what a perfect transition. Lisa, Karen, and Tori from White Chicks have pretty good Y2K fashion. The three of them also have different colors of hair, so it's kind of the same as with Totally Spies. But this is even more like pink and girly and feminine, and these people are outfit icons. I love them, so I would really like if someone dressed as them for Halloween. I had to include Scooby-Doo characters. I mean, at this point, I think everyone has dressed as them. I dressed as them the year before last. I dressed as Velma and my sister dressed as Daphne, but again, these are pretty simple outfits to recreate if you've got a colorful closet, and they'll work in a pinch. I think something that's difficult about group costumes is having a friend group or a group that you choose to dress up with that all have the same level of commitment for Halloween is pretty difficult, because I would say in my friend group, I dress up the most. I would say I'm the most committed to it, and a lot of my friends don't dress up at all. So for me to approach them with a group costume idea, it would have to be pretty tame. So something like this works. Not that I'll be dressing as a Scooby-Doo character again, but still, it is a pretty good costume idea. Another basic one you've probably thought of, Disney princesses. At this point, they've been horrified, and I mean the scary version, and then they've also been sexified where they're super sexy and skimpy. You could do anything really. You could make them cute, you could make them scary, you could make them sexy. You could also just make them modern day. You could just wear the colors that they wear in a pant and a shirt and say you're a modern day princess. As long as you've got a tiara or something that they're known for, I think it's okay. Then something that I haven't seen anyone suggest, probably because it's a little bit impractical, but I'm just saying if you have Halloween somewhere hot, you could dress as the Too Hot to Handle cast, and this is probably the most basic thing you could dress as. You are in swimwear. But I know a lot of people that are cooler don't really like to dress up for Halloween. So if you are somewhere warm and you are one of those cool people that are embarrassed to dress up, dress as the Too Hot to Handle cast, put on your favorite bathing suit, put on a full face of makeup, do your hair, and you're good to go. Dressing as the Jury Duty cast, again, this is one of those costumes where it's barely a costume. You could just dress as some dude and say you are from the cast of Jury Duty, because people, they didn't have iconic standout fashion roles. These were supposed to be just average people. So just dress like an average person and say you're part of the Jury Duty cast. I mean, is it the most impressive thing ever? No, but it works. If you and your best friend are brunette and blonde, please, this is my pitch to you. Dress as Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez. It's trending right now. Well, I guess it always could be trending, but it really is trending right now. Selena Gomez has that new stylist, so a lot of people are talking about her, and she's in Only Murders in the Building, which the last episode comes out next week, which it might be out by the time this is posted. I'm not sure, but anyway, Taylor Swift has the Eras tour that she's going on right now. She's dating Travis Kelce. This is very on trend, so consider it. It doesn't even have to be a look that they've worn together. If you just dress as Taylor Swift and then you just dress as Selena Gomez. Put them together, now you've got the most incredible duo costume. So yeah, that's my pitch to you. Please take it. I don't know if this is like a horrible thing to say. I've never watched Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Looking at the photos though, the cast is pretty impressive. There's Rory, I think, from Gilmore Girls. I haven't watched Gilmore Girls either. I'm so sorry. And then there's the girl from the Barbie movie and Ugly Betty, which I haven't seen Ugly Betty either. I'm so sorry. And then we have Blake Lively. And there's one other person. Maybe she's in something that I also have not watched. But it's a pretty iconic cast. This is, again, one of those costumes where you could commit fully, but you could kind of slack off a little bit here and just wear a girl outfit, and that's it. I don't think there's been a lot of promo for it. At least I haven't seen a lot, but the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie just came out. So if you wanted to dress as them, you know what? They all have a distinct color, so you could really be creative or be very basic with it. I think there's a huge opportunity here to really make them cute, or you could do sexy. Like, you could make them look so feminine as long as you've got the color and then somewhere the letter of their name. I think you've got a costume. Another costume that's like barely a costume is the main characters from Grown Ups, like just the dudes. They're just wearing guys' outfits, you know, and I think it could be funny for some girls to do it. I also think, you know, it's a good costume for guys to wear. We have another Mean Girls costume, and again, if you watched my last video, I explained this. I don't like dressing as different holidays for Halloween, but this is my only exception. The Mean Girls talent show where they're dressed in those red latex outfits. It's definitely sexy, and that seems to be like top priority during Halloween. Like, as long as you've got something sexy, you're good to go. I feel like I've been talking for a while, so we're gonna do a lightning round of Halloween costumes, okay? Get ready. I should probably also explain why I'm dressed as a football player. I figured, who needs a group more than a sports team? And the only jersey I had was a football jersey. So that's why I'm dressed as a football player. I think pretty sure this is a water toy, but it is a football nonetheless. So that's my ensemble. Anyway, back to the lightning round. You could dress as Strawberry Shortcake characters, SpongeBob characters, the American Horror Story 1989. 1984. This is not Taylor Swift. The American Horror Story 1984 cast. That's the Camp Redwood one. Or you could dress as the Victoria's Secret Angels. This is extremely on trend right now because I'm pretty sure in a couple of days they are releasing the tour, which I am excited to see how that goes. People have had opinions about it so far. I don't really have an opinion yet. I don't want to give my opinion because, like, I hate change. So if it's not exactly like the old one, then I'm going to be like, oh no. But also I didn't like the energy of the old one. So change is slightly welcome in this scenario. Anyway, this is not a lightning round. Oh, girly. Okay, we're gonna get back to the lightning round. Okay. Romy and Michelle from, I'm pretty sure it's called Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion. I haven't watched this movie, but I did just get Disney Plus, so I do want to. Okay, then Nene and Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. Then we have Pretty Little Liars. You could do Original Sin, or you could do the OGs. You know how I feel about Halloween costumes. Do the Pretty Little Liars OG, but do their Halloween costumes, because they've had a couple Halloween episodes. Or you could do Orange jumpsuits, and then make it the Dollhouse episodes. That's all I'm saying. You could do the Jumanji cast. You could do the Clue characters. You could do Arthur characters. You could do Bratz dolls. I did this a couple of years ago with one of my friends when I was in high school. I thought it was pretty cute. You could do Barbie dolls. There's about 100 to choose from. I would recommend looking up an article of like the most popular Barbie dolls each year and then going through and seeing which one you think looks the cutest. You can have like a creative take on the Barbie. You could do Monster High dolls. I feel like this is heavy emphasis on the makeup and the hair. You could do Charlie's Angels anywhere from like all black outfits, super basic, or something that's maybe more original to each of their characters. Okay, looking at my list, I'm pretty sure I just went through 13 costume ideas, which is like a hefty chunk of my costume ideas total that I have. So we're gonna go back to the slow round. Next costume idea is Charlie in the Factory. Charlie in the Factory. Next costume idea is Charlie in the Factory. Next costume idea is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory characters. This could also very well be on trend because I want to say it's the end of this year that the Timothée Chalamet Charlie and the Chocolate Factory like Wonka movie is coming out. So that it could be really on brand for the year. I think the most popular characters from this movie though that people dress as is Violet, the girl with the gum, and then Wonka, Willy Wonka. Then we've got Shrek characters. I think if you commit to like the green phase paint, then this is super fun. You could obviously just not. You could do Fairy Godmother. I think that would be fun because then it's like a little bit more of an original. You could also dress as the Fairy Godmother. I think it's an interesting take on like fairy costumes because this one you could say, well, I'm the Shrek. And you could like sing that song that she sings. I know she has a solo that everyone loves, so you could sing that song. I do think it would be funny to just dress as like obscure characters from Shrek though. Not the main ones, just like the random background characters. I think it'd be funny. And then we have, dare I say, the most comfortable Halloween costume, Alvin and the Chipmunks. All you need is red, green, and blue hoodies and you're good to go. If you are Simon though, glasses I feel like are a must. And then if you're trying to do a cutesy version of the Chipmunks, that's why they invented the Chipettes. They have pink, purple, and green as their main colors. And they have such like cute outfits. I think again, if you just commit to the color and wear something cute, you could just be the Chipettes. Something that I haven't seen a lot of people do are the Wonder Pets. I think it's the turtle, hamster, and duck. Your colors would just be brown, yellow, and green, and then wear the accessories that they're wearing. Like, how cute is that? And of course, it's super easy to make sexy, so you could do that as well. And oh my gosh, we're at our last costume idea. I feel like I should have ended with a bang. This maybe is not the most impressive costume to end on, but it is the Cyberchase characters. I do not know if Americans also had these characters. Like, is PBS something that also ran in America? I'm gonna go with I think so. I remember watching this show so much as a kid, and you know what, the characters, they kind of got cute style. I don't think I've ever seen anybody dressed as the Cyberchase characters, so it's creative. No one is gonna be dressed quite like you. That's all I'm saying. But wow, I can't believe we got through all the costume ideas. I was looking at the list before filming and I was like, oh my gosh, this seems like a lot of costume ideas to have to say something about, but turns out I love to talk because even when I was trying to go through them quickly, I still had something to say about each one. But I guess that's also because I obviously read through a lot of costume ideas, and these are only the ones that I thought were fun and creative because, like, if you look up group costume ideas on Google, the results are pathetic, to say the least. Like, they are very 2012. I would say if you're looking for a costume idea and you couldn't find one in this video, probably just go on Pinterest. Probably avoid Google at all costs. And also TikTok, I have been seeing a lot of people have already been posting costume ideas. I'm not going to start until October 1st, which means by the time you're seeing this video, I would have already started posting for Halloween on TikTok, but they really do have some creative ones. Like some characters that I've never even heard of. So I would say if you are looking for something super, super unique, it's best that it comes from yourself. Like, what movies and shows do you enjoy? Did you enjoy as a kid? Are you enjoying right now? What celebrity moments do you quote all the time? Things like that. I think it's more fun if you're dressing as something that actually matters to you, not just something that like is sexy or trending. Nonetheless, I hope you find your perfect costume idea. I hope I was able to inspire you a little bit, maybe give you an idea to use, but if not, I will be coming back with more costume ideas. Do not worry. I think that's all I have to say today though. So thank you for watching.